Do you need to know how to make a video intro, outro, or maybe it's called the video bumper, or what about a logo sting? What are all these things? Well, anyway, if you are looking for a way to create a DIY intro for your small business video, stay tuned to this tutorial because I'm going to show you exactly how to do that so that you can have something at the beginning or at the end of your videos that highlights your company. This is my video intro. Hi, I'm Tricia Clements, Chief Fur Wrangler with MuttButs.com, and I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to do a DIY video intro for your small business marketing videos. You may notice at the beginning of a lot of videos, there will be something that maybe kind of flashes around, has a logo, maybe either spinning or moving or something like that. That's what a lot of people call a video intro. They also call it a bumper or a logo sting. So you might hear it called any of these different terms. So if you wanted to maybe have your video look a little bit more professional and have something like that as well, I'm going to give you a full tutorial on how I do mine. But I also want to give you some other things. You may simply want to leave out your intro and just have an image with your website. So that is an option for you. You don't have to have an intro. The other thing you could do is to basically have someone else do it for you. That's something you can even go to a place like Fiverr and get one done for relatively inexpensive. But you do need to make sure, I talked about in a recent video about copyright. You need to make sure that the template that is used is not copyrighted. That's something really big you need to check on. I decided that I wanted to go ahead and do my own video intro. I could use it as an intro. I can also use it as an outro, but I wanted to have something that I could just come up with really quick, really easy and do, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So I have two different ways that I do the video intros. And that is through either having the logo either spinning, and that works really well if you have a circular logo. The other thing is I also have it where it starts smaller and then gets bigger right there, and then I have the website on it. Always make sure you include your website. That's a really good idea. And what I do is I first create images. So what you're doing is you're going to take these images and make a GIF out of it. I like to use Canva. You can use any program out there that you like to use for your images. Just make sure that it is the right size image for your video. Okay, so have your first image. And then, so let's say you're gonna go ahead and do a rotating image. Start your first image off with your logo, where you want it to be, and have that there in the center and download that. Make sure you download these and number them. So that would be number 1. And then you're going to just simply rotate the logo a little bit, name it number 2, and download that. You're gonna go around and just do as many as you want to. I would say for a rotating logo, you may wanna do 8 or so of them, and just make sure you download them in order. That's really important to when you start to upload it and make your GIF. It just makes it a little bit easier. If you're doing a logo where you want it to start small and then get larger, you're gonna basically just do the same thing except for rotating your logo. You're just going to make it larger and smaller and download those. Keep them in number for sequencing as well. And I always like to do the website on the last logo so it just comes right up there at the end. I go to a website called makeagif.com, and then I click on where it says pictures to GIF. And I upload all of the pictures that I'm gonna use for that one logo intro or sting or bumper or whatever it is we're gonna be calling it today. And I put them in order. This is where numbering really comes in handy, is to be able to put them in order, because sometimes if you're rotating, you're going bigger or smaller, it can be a little bit difficult to see which one actually goes before the other. So you want to make sure you get it in the right order. I like to go ahead at this point and say that I want to have a private GIF. I don't really want it published. It's just for me to put in my videos. You can make it go faster or slower. When you're finished and ready to download it, make sure that you click on to download it as an MP4, because that's what you're going to be wanting to use in your video is an MP4 and not a GIF. A lot of times GIF files may not work when you're using your editing software. Sometimes it really wants an MP4 and not a GIF file. So go ahead and download that as an MP4 file. What I like to do is go ahead and save that in a file where every time I'm doing my videos that I know exactly where I put it. So if I decide to do it as an intro, or if I also decide to use it as an outro, I have it there. I do like to leave it without any audio on it because a lot of times I may have background audio in my videos. That will make it a little bit harder. You have to mute that, and you want to just make it more consistent. So because of that, I don't put audio on that. So that is a full tutorial on how you can make your video intro or outro for your small business videos. If you need some more help with your small business videos, you can click on the link in the description below and you will get a free video cheat sheet to help you out. I'm Tricia Clements, Chief Fur Wrangler with MuttButs.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please click the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.